Hello there, dear friends, and welcome once again to the Relaxed Fantasy Review. On this channel, we spend our time looking at fantasy of all sorts, from books to movies to video games, and applying the characters within into the tabletop game, Dungeons & Dragons 5th Edition. And today, we're going to be looking at one of my favorite video games out there, a roguelike dungeon crawler called Slay the Spire. It has 4 playable characters in it, and today we're going to be looking at the Silent. The Silent is a woman who comes from the cults in the swamp, the tribes that hunt the monsters that live in the darkness. And she is a master of stealth, of poison, and of many attacks. The Silent is well known for basically stabbing her enemies to death with 1,000 shivs and 1,000 cuts. She is one of the most deadly assassins out there, but what would she look like in D&D? Let's find out. The Silent, I estimate, is about 30 years old, 5'2", weighing a mere 100 pounds, with brown skin, black hair, and green eyes. She has a folk hero background, since some hints in the game say that she is well renowned amongst her people, and she is no doubt a dark elf. And as far as her class goes, I was tempted to make her an assassin, but it turns out that her abilities actually don't need the assassin abilities to go alongside them. She's actually more of a scout rogue, level 14 to be specific, since she solos the Spire. And although it's very difficult for her to do so, she is very tough on her own. She's got a strength of about 12, dexterity of 20, she's lightning quick, constitution of 14, intelligence of 12, a wisdom score of 16, and a charisma of 10. She is proficient in dexterity and intelligence saving throws, and she has several skill proficiencies. She's proficient in deception and sleight of hand, and she has expertise in acrobatics, animal handling, insight, nature, perception, and survival. 6 expertises, thanks to her subclass, which is nuts. She can speak Common, Elvish, and Thieves' Cant. She is proficient with the simple weapons, as well as the rogue weapons, longsword, short sword, rapier, and hand crossbow. She is proficient in light armor, thieves' tools, poisoners' tools, and land vehicles. She has an armor class of 17, thanks to her high dex, a hit point maximum of 101, and a speed of 40. She wields a pair of daggers, but to be honest, she has a cloak full of daggers. For all intents and purposes, the Silent has infinite daggers. She just never runs out. She could throw them and stab them, and she would always have some sitting around. She also wears leather armor and has a poisoner's kit, since that's kind of her deal. Her dark elf side gives her superior dark vision, fey ancestry, trance, sunlight sensitivity, and a little bit of extra magic, dancing lights, fairy fire, and darkness as her drow magic feature. As a level 14 rogue, she has sneak attack, cunning action, the uncanny dodge and evasion abilities, as well as reliable talent and the blind sense power. As a scout, she has the skirmisher power, the ambush master powers, which give her an incredible boosts on the battlefield when it comes to going first and attacking hard. And she has a few feats to boot. She has the Fighting Initiate feat, giving her the 2-weapon fighting style, making her a master of dual wielding, as well as the dual wielder feat, because why not? She has the Piercer feat and the Poisoner feats. That's how she gained her proficiency in Poisoner's kits and makes her very deadly with it. The Silent truly is a master of skills, a master of agility, and a master of killing. She is a silent rogue that just constantly goes around her trip through the Spire, poisoning and backstabbing and throat slitting. She is a better assassin than the average assassin rogue, and she doesn't need their abilities. She stands on her own and does amazing things as this tribal warrior. I think the Silent would make a fantastic maybe anti-hero or antagonist, but if you wanted to put her in your party, I could totally see it happening. This has been the Relaxed Fantasy Review. If you enjoyed the video, please like and subscribe down below, and keep your eyes peeled for more character reviews coming down the line soon. Have a good one, my friends.